YouTube, hi the man, everybody who's viewing this. I just want to say, I'm excited. I'm Isaiah Paulo Reed, and this is just an intro, just showing y'all my life, my personal journey, my growth through life. I want to share my experiences with y'all, and basically I want to help other people. And I feel like being transparent and really showing y'all my growth mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, socially, emotionally, literally all around, will help other people in their personal development, even when it comes to knowledge of self, because that's what it's really all about, growing internally. But yeah, so this is my YouTube channel. I want to bring in my best friend. So, this is my best friend, Jennifer.
Hey y'all.
You want to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, my name is Jennifer. Isaiah's best friend. Been friends for almost a year now.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has taught me so much about myself. It's helped me grow a lot into the woman I'm becoming, and who I am now. And I'm excited for him to go on this journey and to help you guys out as he helped me. I'm so proud of him. And yeah, I don't know what else to say.
It's good, just be yourself. You feel me? We don't be on the camera like that, so this is our intro video, so you're definitely gonna see our growth, over the course of all the videos that we make. She's gonna be in and out of my videos whenever she comes over, whenever we hang out. You'll see her in my vlogs and my videos or wherever topics that we're hitting. So what makes us so compatible with being best friends is I'm a Gemini and she's a
Virgo.
And she's a Virgo.
Which I didn't think would mix really well at first.
So I've been big on studying astrology and your astrological energy. And what I've learned is Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury, which is the communication planet. How you process information and communications. And also Virgo is the feminine version of that planet as well. So Virgo is ruled by planet Mercury. So we communicate so well to the T. We studied each other's birth charts and we just understand each other to the T. Yeah. I can be like, oh yeah, that's that side of you right there. Right. And we got really good at
identifying.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm over here sentences.
Exactly. And when we get together, we're chatterboxes. Yeah. So it's when we get on topics, we really go deep within these topics too. And then she brings her perspective and I bring my perspective, and it's just, we build from there. And
we don't always agree. Let's get that straight. We don't always agree on the topic, but I feel like we're able to show two different perspectives to where we can understand each other's perspective. And, like you said, build from there. But what I want to say is, when I first met Isaiah, for me, I was only focused on being a Virgo. So I only knew what my sun sign was, and that's how I kind of based my relationships with people off of. But he started telling me, hey, when's your birthday? Where were you born? Let's check out your natal chart. And that's when I was kind of oh, okay, I'm not sure what that is, but let's do it. And that's when I was able to learn so many different aspects of my personality that I did not know before. I've learned about my moon and my rising sign, all these different things that I had no clue about. Sorry, were you getting to that?
No, breakdown, because people only know about their sun signs, but they don't even identify it with the sun sign. So break down what you mean by sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign.
I'm gonna have to have you do that because he can explain it better than me.
Okay, so basically your sun sign is the month that you were born in. I'm a Gemini, she's a Virgo. I was born in May 27th, so I'm a Gemini. So
I was born
September 20th.
Okay,
she got on me about that. So all the planets, so all the other signs and all the other planets, rotate around that. So that's the center of your personality. That's your inner self.
Right.
Your sun sign is your inner self. When we talk about your moon sign, what is your moon in?
Yes.
The moon represents the feminine side of you, your emotional side. And that planet, the moon could be in a different sign. So for example, for me, my sun sign is in Gemini, but my moon sign, how I express myself emotionally, is as a Leo.
And mine is, my sun sign's a Virgo, and how I express myself is as an Aries, which it completely makes sense because I'm very talkative. I've always speak my mind. Can you stop looking at me? It's making me nervous. You just cut this out.
That's the Virgo in it.
Yes, and I'm such a perfectionist, so me messing up my words and stuff, like, kind of.
And to follow up with the rising sign, your rising sign is your outer self.
Yeah.
Your outer self as how you present yourself to the world.
Oh.
You know, so like my rising sign is Gemini, but my sun sign is also Gemini. So what you see is what you get. Yeah. You know, I'm pretty transparent. And your rising sign? My
rising sign is a Leo. So I'm confident. I like to display that I'm in charge. I'm a boss. I want other people to view me as that way as well. So yes. So I kind of like our Leos kind of go at each other a lot.
Yeah, facts. You know, definitely. Like my rising sign being in Gemini, what that makes me do is really be very well at articulating stuff and intellectualizing my emotions more than anything, you know. So like if it's not logical or reasonable to me, like
you don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it. And she peeped that like from the jump before I even studied the chart.
Exactly.
So you know she's really good at reading people. So
shoot.
You know, but not just astrology, but she also put me on game with your
love language.
Your love language.
Yes.
Exactly, because you know how everybody what everybody pays attention to is a little different, you know. Exactly. So it's like, you know, somebody may like gifts more than anything.
Right.
You know, somebody else may like quality time more than anything.
Right.
You know, and for me, I found out that my love language is words of affirmation and physical touch.
Which makes complete sense for him. I don't know about the physical touch thing, but for words of affirmation, for sure. This man loves hearing about himself. Like, he loves to hear about himself completely. Oh my gosh. No, but the reason why I even put him on that is because I feel like when you're building relationships with people, it is important to know how they want to be, I guess, communicated with, how they want to be loved. And love doesn't necessarily mean like being in a relationship with them. It could also mean building a friendship. So what's your love language? You like to spend time with people? Okay, cool, we can do that. And especially if you really care about the person, you want to know how you can make them feel loved, how you can make them feel special, and how you guys can build your and grow your bond. So my love language is high in quality time and words of affirmation. And I think that's where that Leo thing comes in. I like to hear about myself. I like to feel good.
Facts. My moon being in Leo, like moon Leos, lunar Leos likes to be, you know, felt like they like to feel like the royalty, you know. So what type of relationship they like to be on their high horse, you know. And that's just a natural thing for Leos. Leos in general just like to be special.
Right.
You know, like to stand out, you know, take charge or whatever the case may be, you know. So that's where we connect as well, because I understand her Leo and she understands my Leo. And then also on top of that, Leo is also a fire sign as well.
Right.
Leo is a fire sign. It's a masculine sign as well. But yeah, so.
But I feel like
definitely standoffish.
Right, but that's what helps us like really understand and communicate with each other so effectively. Because like I said, my moon is in Aries. And so being that he's a Gemini, he likes to intellectualize everything, all his feelings. And as my moon being in Aries, I always speak my feelings. I always say what's on my mind. So I feel like that's what helps build our communication. And then not to mention my Mercury? My Mercury is in Libra, which is a sign that obviously sees both sides of a situation. So it represents the scale.
The balance.
Yeah, it's a balance. So it really helps with our friendship.
You know what's crazy?
What?
My Mercury is also in Gemini.
Gosh.
So I have like 3 Geminis in my chart. My rising, my sun, and my Mercury is in Gemini.
Right.
And a lot of people like to say that Gemini is really two-faced, but really...
Let's be real. People say Geminis are bipolar. That's what people really say.
Yeah, same thing.
Two? Okay.
But how I look at it is more so of Geminis have a perspective. They're able to see multiple perspectives at the same time. You know, so that's the quality that I see in Geminis. It's more so the perspectives that they're able to internalize.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's 2019 though. Like, let's talk about some goals. Like, you know, just to wrap it up. Like,
okay.
I know definitely some of my goals is to really travel this year.
Yes, that was my thing last year. I was never home. I was everywhere. And I told him like he needs to hop on the travel plane because, I mean. It's 2019.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
And wait, wasn't it last year was your first time on a plane?
Yeah.
Come on.
My first time on a plane, I went to Florida.
Yeah.
I went to Florida, and it was an amazing experience. So I'm definitely hip to traveling now, and that's a big part of my goal this year.
Well, speaking of traveling, I guess a short-term goal for me is actually becoming a flight attendant. So fingers crossed, I can't say which company, but when that all takes off, we gonna be traveling for sure. You guys gonna have to stay tuned for all that because it's gonna be lit.
Stay tuned.
It's gonna be a lit year. Just
it's
saying.
2019 for real.
But anyways, guys, if you guys have any questions, do you have any other goals you want to talk about?
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So why am I over taking over your video?
Go ahead. Wrap it up for me.
For sure, guys. If you guys have any questions in regards to us, our friendship, and just this video in general, please feel free to let them know. And if you guys want to see me again, also let them know. I'm a fun girl. I'm the party girl. So.
Do you want me to put your Instagram below?
You can put my Instagram.
Okay, it's all going to be in the bio. You feel me? It's all going to be in the bio, more information, all that. So everybody, like, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah.
Keep it lit. Like, let us know what the next
video.
What you want to see. Exactly.
All right.
All right. Peace.